Hello, welcome to the book station and welcome to another book haul. So I have, I think, six books to show you. One, two, three, four, five, sorry, five books to show you. So some of these I bought from a charity shop and a couple of them are new. So, yes. The first book I picked up is one that I bought from a charity shop, and this is Before Wings by Beth Goovy. This is a really nice cover. It's got like some cool ghosts on it. It's really pretty. And on the back, all it says is, "You've brought something with you, girl. I don't know the meaning of it, but you be careful what you do here." So it says, having barely survived a brain aneurysm 2 years earlier, 15-year-old Adrienne is spending the holidays working at her Aunt Erin's summer camp, a place that hides a shocking past. But caught between the land of the living and the spirit world, Adrienne is unsure where she belongs. Faced with the knowledge that death could strike her at any time, she is desperate to understand the message delivered by the spirits of the five young women that only she sees. A message that seems to hold the key to a dark secret that haunts her aunt. So yeah, I thought it sounded really good. The cover is gorgeous. So I picked it up. And it was only £1 in a charity shop, so I was like, hello. Okay, let me just rearrange some things here so I can put it down. Right, next book I got is The Grid by Jeremy Reed, and this says, ooh, that's cool, I've only just noticed that. Look at this. That's really nice. I don't know what that, maybe did he illustrate that? I don't know, it's at the back as well, end papers. Anyway, it says, amid the dystopian chaos, oh, hang on, sorry. A typically original and erotically charged novel by one of Britain's most idiosyncratic writers, The Grid is set in the not-too-distant future when Britain is ruled by the aristocratic Commissar. London has merged with Tokyo and police use flying cars to combat rogue Boeing pilots doing kamikaze stunts over the capital's skyscrapers. Amid the dystopian chaos, a group of men attend a mysterious hypnotherapy clinic called The Grid to receive treatment for AIDS. But as the therapy progresses, they begin to realise that they are, in fact, reincarnations of Christopher Marlowe, William Shakespeare, and other members of the dramatists' Elizabethan circle, including Nicholas Skerres, Henry Wriothesley, and Thomas Walsingham. As the past merges with the present, they find themselves embarking on a journey that leads to the resolution of one of the all-time great literary mysteries, the murder of Marlowe in a Deptford tavern in 1593, as well as one of the most extraordinary finales in recent British fiction. So it sounds really interesting and weird. And yeah, I've never read a Jeremy Reed book, but I found this for £1 as well, and I thought it sounded interesting, so I picked it up. See what I think of it. Okay, these next two books are kind of new. They're like brand new. I bought them both from Tesco. They had two for £7 deal. So the first one I picked up is What Milo Saw by Virginia McGregor. And it says a big story about a small boy who sees the world a little differently. And that's all it says. Ah, okay. It says, Milo Moon has retinitis pigmentosa. His eyes are slowly failing and he will eventually go blind. But for now he sees the world through a pinhole and notices things other people don't. When Milo's beloved Gran succumbs to dementia and moves into a nursing home, Milo soon realises there's something very wrong at the home. So with just Hamlet, his pet pig, to help, Milo sets out on a mission to expose the nursing home and the sinister nurse Thornhill. So it sounds good. It's quite big actually, but it sounds really good, and I am in love with this cover. And it's like a buttery cover. It's really good. It's really pretty. And the other one I got in that deal is one that I'm very excited for, and it's Everything Everything by Nicola Yoon, which has an amazing cover. And this sounds incredible. I got a little chapter sampler with my Penguin platform goodie bag, but I didn't read it. But it says, live life in a bubble or risk everything for love. Maddie is allergic to the world. She hasn't left her house in 17 years. Ollie is the boy next door. He's determined to find a way to reach her. So yeah, it's about a girl who is allergic to everything, almost everything, so she stays in her house and doesn't venture out very often. But there's a guy next door who really likes her, and he kind of coaxes her to venture out and all of our house and all that stuff. And it's written in a really interesting way. Like, it has text like this, standard, but then it also has like bits that are written in the way she sees the world, kind of. So there's like Guide to Hawaiian Fish, and there's like a page from a cliff diving book, and all that stuff. And there's this. And yeah, it's just written in a really interesting way, which also makes it easier to read. So I don't think this will take me too long. But I'm really excited for this one. The next book I got is called The Flight of Dragons, and this is a middle grade by Vivian French. If you remember a while ago, I hauled The Robe of Skulls, also by Vivian French. This is in the same series. It's a tale from the Five Kingdoms. I think this is the fifth. No, this is the fourth one. This is the first one, The Robe of Skulls. And then there's The Bag of Bones, Heart of Glass, and then this one, The Flight of Dragons. So I will probably read this and then get the others and read them and then read this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so I don't know if the fifth one is actually out, but I'm excited for them. Yeah, and I'm not going to read what this one's about because it's the fourth one in the series, I believe. And then the last book I got, which I got for 50p, which is amazing, is The Restraint of Beasts by Magnus Mills. And this is one that I wouldn't normally pick up, but it sounds amazing. And it says, extremely unusual, finely crafted and funny. Tam and Richie are two itinerant Scots fencers and would-be heavy rockers with a predilection for beer, distressed denim and long silences. Supervising their work is a task that the narrator understandably regards with some trepidation, particularly after the boss's dramatic announcement that Mr. McCrindle's fence has gone slack. The three are duly dispatched to the McCrindle farm where they finish off the work, then off to England where, after rain-sodden days bashing in fence posts, they wolf down baked beans in their shared squalid caravan and spend their evenings and their hard-earned cash in the local pub. Things become more complicated when they encounter the Hall brothers, butchers, fencers and local heroes, shot through with understatement, ironic and melodramatic climaxes and highly idiosyncratic comic motifs. The novel casts a sharp, merciless eye on the vagaries of contract employment and the work/drink/debt cycle that defines the lives of so many. So that's a big synopsis, but I thought it sounded really good. And it's very short. And it's kind of like a classic. I'm not sure if it is a classic, but it's only like 200 pages. Oh, wow. I don't know if this is real, but this is signed. Like, to me, that does not look like a real signature. If you know Magnus Mills' signature, please tell me if that's real. But it looks like somebody just randomly scrawled it to make it look like it had been signed. I don't know. But yeah, that's that one. So yeah, those are all the books I have to show you today. Let me know if you read any, what you thought of them. And I will see you again soon. Have a good day. Goodbye, my friends.